Be run on Sunday week with a prestige car on offer for the trainers. Chief Minister Kate Carnell, a racehorse owner herself, launched this year's $200,000 race, the biggest event on the Canberra racing calendar, to be run on March 17. A Holden Statesman is the prize for the most successful trainer over 4 races, with Bart Cummings leading the way following his win with Precious Glitter in the Black Opal preview. And you might hear some cheering behind me, Ross. ACT playing Queensland in a minor game at the moment. It's 3-3 here at Bruce Stadium, but the big game kicks off at 7 o'clock.
I hope you enjoy it. Thanks, Phil. OK, see you then. And Catherine Garrett joins us with all the weather details next.
Opal was launched today. Chief Minister Kate Carnell officially launched the event at the Canberra Racecourse. A special trainer's bonus is on offer this year with a point score set up over 4 races. Last weekend's preview and guineas, combined with the Holden Statesman Cup and the Black Opal, will see the trainer with the most points take the main prize, a new Holden Statesman. And Pete, that's our sport. I'm off to the football to see the Brumbies defeat Transvaal.
Should be a terrific night.
We'll keep the fingers crossed.
Yeah. Do we need it?
I think so.
Andrea Thompson will have all the weather details for you coming up after the break. Then, a new approach to teaching art.
News. The combination that took out the 1994 Melbourne Cup, Jearn and Wayne Harris, will be reunited in Monday's Australian Cup at Flemington. Harris replaces Danny Brereton aboard the Dubai Cup entrant. The stallion was one of the standout workers at this morning's Breakfast with the Stars.
Long before the sun had come up over Flemington this morning, hundreds of hardy souls had ventured out for a bit of brekkie and a glimpse of some of the stars preparing for Monday's big meeting. All our mob worked along nicely before his bid for a second successive Newmarket, while Bart Cummings' outstanding 3-year-old Saintly also looked bright as he headed towards the Australian Cup. And that's the mission as well for 94 Melbourne Cup winner Jearn, the stallion never having looked better, according to trainer Peter Hayes.
Oh, he's sensational in order. I mean, he just looks, his action's superb, his attitude's right, and he's just terrific.
Hayes says the horse has been a victim of circumstances in his past 2 outings and is still pressing on with plans to run in the Dubai World Cup.
If he'd been excellent on Saturday, we may not have ran him again. But as I said, we didn't learn anything Saturday, so we've just got to wait now and run him in the Australian Cup and make the decision after the Cup.
Later in the morning, trainer of the moment Gerald Ryan was delighted with the way the unpredictable Barishnikov performed in a trial down the straight as he prepared for the Newmarket, while the Freedman camp was similarly pleased with Lightning Stakes winner Gold Ace, the 3-year-old impressive down his favourite straight course.
He must know every blade of grass on it because he's trialled and raced here so often. But yeah, no, we're very happy. His legs are the best they've been, and I think the straight track's got a lot to do with that.
Also impressive up the straight this morning, mighty sprinter Hariba. But trainer Ken Newman says it's unlikely the horse will line up in the Newmarket.
Oh, I've got to say he's a doubtful start. I'm going to go over and have a talk to Paddy now, see how he's pulled up. But I'd imagine he's pulled up pretty big. So my first thoughts are probably the Stanley Whitten the week later.
Meantime, a lucky escape this morning for track rider Paul Saunders, who took a heavy tumble from Simply Believe in one of the trials up the straight. Fortunately, both horse and rider escaped serious injury. And later in the morning, the arrival of one of the big draw cards for Monday's meeting. Victoria Derby winner and now Australian Cup favourite, Nothing Like a Dane. His usual unflappable self, Nothing Like a Dane, handled this morning's trip in his stride. He's now the 7-4 favourite for Monday's big race. Bookmakers having bet as much as 10-1 when the Colts program was uncertain. Peter Donegan, 10 News.
And still on racing, and Premier trainer Bart Cummings is in the box seat to take out the trainer's bonus for this year's Black Opal Carnival. The carnival in the past has seen BMWs handed out to leading trainers such as Canberra's own Frank Cleary. He was at today's carnival launch where Chief Minister Kate Carnell had this year's trainer's bonus on display, a $50,000 Holden Statesman, and it will go to the trainer who accumulates the most number of points over 4 specific races. 2 were run on Sunday, and so far Cummings holds the joint lead in the series with 5 points. The final 2 events in the point score, the Black Opal and the Holden Statesman's Cup, will be run on March 17. Well, Sharks have preoccupied Michael Schumacher in the lead up to the Melbourne Grand Prix.